Hey guys, it's Mackenzie, and it's actually Sunday, not Monday today. So I'm making this video 6 days late because this last week I've pretty much been dying in bed. I've been pretty sick. I went down to the Parliament buildings because in British Columbia there was recently an election. Pretty much there's a new government, new elected officials, and I was going to drop off a resume. Anyways, I went to the Parliament buildings, dropped off my resume, went into the first check, it was fine, went to the security check, and they wouldn't let me through to hand in my papers upstairs, so I had to leave it downstairs. And I think 95% of that was the fact that he misgendered me when I went in. He was looking at my student ID, which has my birth name on it, and he said Mr. Gokul, and I obviously I let it go, but I don't think the guy upstairs was expecting a Mr. Gokul, so I don't know if that necessarily helped me or not, but that happened. I really wanted to make this video this week because I have a lot to say on the subject, and I really wanted to make something informative so that if anyone's dealing with dysphoria, they understand what dysphoria is, how I feel dysphoric or how some people feel dysphoric, and how I personally and how you can deal with that. We're going to start off. I have a list of things that make me dysphoric. There's a taxi cab coming in. My window, I'm going to show you where my window is. We live on the bottom floor apartment at the front, and we're in a really, really nice neighborhood. So we got the cheapest apartment. That's the front. The doorway's over there. I'm just filming in my room. So dysphoria is this feeling like there is something that is there that should not be there, or there is something that is not there that you feel should be there. So when you close your eyes and you're lying in bed and you imagine the way you want your body to look, or you feel like your insides should look on the outside, it does not match what is physically there. I do get dysphoria. I feel dysphoric quite often. I'm just gonna tell you what I feel dysphoric about. So number one, my chest. I do not have a small chest, so I do bind. For those of you who are wondering, I have my oldest binder here, and I have this one here. I bought this black one in probably October of 2012, and this white one January 2012. So they're both worn to shit. I'm actually waiting on a new one right now. We'll see when that gets in, what's going on with that. I think it gets me relatively flat. I feel like it works, and then the actual binder itself, it's I wear a 997 from Underworks. Both my binders are 997s, and that's because when I first started binding, I had hips and a bum and curves, and I still do. That's something I'm super self-conscious about. I have a stereotypically female body. This is my old binder. Please do not be grossed out. I do wash this, but because it's the white binder, it will stain. Just letting you know that if you get it, it will stain. And I wear a small from Underworks. I've been wearing a small since I was a bit chubbier. I've been binding for 2 years. I started with Ace bandages and sports bras. Please, 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 if you cannot get a binder and you want to use an Ace bandage, contact me. There are ways to get binders. There are ways to bind that do not physically hurt your body. I'll leave my Tumblr down below, and I'll leave my YouTube, and I'll leave the collab stuff down there, obviously. If you need anything, please, please feel free to contact me. I will do my best to help you out. My number two was actually curvy female body. Idealized curvy hips, thighs, waist. I have a very stereotypically female fat distribution, and it is disgusting. It's going forever. Number three. Now, people probably don't think about this, but my hairline, I can't. No, you're gonna look at it now and think, what's wrong with your hairline? And it's a widow's peak. Just everything that happens from now on, this is but instead of cutting out hair. You don't like my hairline. Number 4, genitalia. This is gonna be supremely awkward, so if you do not want to see my packer, please skip through the next 30 seconds of this video. When it comes to genitalia, it's really confusing. I don't feel comfortable with my chest, and I'm usually okay with the bottom. Okay is not okay. It's like, because I identify as genderqueer, I have a lot of fears about my bottom, like with tea and stuff like that, and like that's always been kind of a huge fear for me. And that's like something that a lot of guys probably don't talk about, is their fear of how their body will physically change in their genitalia, and I don't really want that to physically change. Not that I don't want it to change, just that I don't want it to change like that. Like, if it's going to change, I'd like it to be complete. And I guess that's like another thing that holds me back, is because like I feel like I'll never be complete, and like I don't know if I could deal with that. I have a packer. I don't wear it. For those of you who are gonna ask, I got. That's really stupid. I'm making this right now so that anyone who's watching it does not make the same mistake as I did, okay? I don't wear my packer for one reason. It's too fucking big. Okay, sometimes when I'm feeling really dysphoric, like I need that, but most of the time I just don't wear it. That's fine. Monstrous to me. So like, I got the medium Mr. Lumpy, and like, we just like put it next to me. Like, I'm sorry, but that's a pretty big dick. Like, number 5, showers. When I go and shower, it's probably the only time that I take my binder off, and that's really bad. I'm really lazy, so sometimes I sleep in my binder, and because it's so big and it's stretched out so much, it's actually not tight on me anymore. So like, I can prove that to you, so you don't think I'm like killing myself. It's like, they're big. Number 6. Smelling girly, or girly deodorant, hair products, etc. So I'm a poor college student, and I have like, I love how everyone showed like their collection of like Axes and like Old Spice and like stuff like that. I used to collect like Axe deodorants, and then when I moved on my own, I was like, oh, I'll have deodorant forever. And then I ran out within like this month, so like I ran out of all 5 of them. So I got stuck with So yesterday I went out to Walmart, we were in Walmart, and this was like $2. So even though it's pure sport, and I'm not really a huge fan, I like the better Old Spice, like the pretty ones. They smell better. But I picked up like an old man Old Spice because I cannot deal. 7, shaving body hair. Like, I've got sideburns growing on the sides here. Like, if I shave it, then it usually makes me feel like I look so much more female. Without any little bit of fuzz on my face. Number 8, the gym. My gym, I hate my gym, I hate my gym, I hate my gym, I hate my gym. There's a male one and there's a female room, and I stand outside in the middle beside like the entrance, and I put my shorts on. Number 9, seeing guys' chests, like, it makes me really jealous. Number 10 is shoe size. I have a size 7.5 women's, so that's about a 4.5, 5 guys. So when I shop for shoes, for boy shoes, I have to shop in the little boy section. Number 11, I'm about 5'6", so I'm not that tall, but I'm not like tiny, so I can't really complain, but like, I would like to be taller. Well, I have a pretty fucking small stature. Number 13, my voice. Watch back a couple of videos from my old collab channel. It's like, hi, this is Mackenzie. Like, it was really fucked. Feminine face and features. 15. Being associated as a lesbian, have never, ever associated myself with the label lesbian. I associate myself as in a lesbian couple, but I have never given myself the label lesbian because I hate the word. I don't even like saying it. It's gross. Like, the word, just the way it sounds coming from my mouth is just not something that I like to hear. So when I did identify as female, I always used the word either dyke or gay because I hate the word lesbian. I really don't associate with that word, and I really, really hate it. So do not call me a lesbian. Number 16, any female clothing. Girl time of the month. That fucking drives my school crazy. So, and I just wanted to talk about the way I saw my body. Because of the way I've seen my body, I ended up with an eating disorder because I didn't see myself as
met you at the blood bank.